Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Gosu Tekken TV. I'm ldmaxi, and with me we have Fox JDCR. And right now your mic is
Yeah.
muted. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey. Hello, guys. Hey, ldmaxi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm looking forward to this episode because this time we're gonna go a bit more casual, and we're not
Yes.
gonna answer any questions. We're not gonna do any match analysis. We're just gonna talk a bit and see if we can do some interesting content.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I think we should start where we met for the first time, maybe.
Yeah, like
Yeah, people, yeah, everybody is like should be curious, like what the heck is this guy? Yeah,
yeah.
next to JDCR, yeah.
Okay, how,
Yeah.
how
So
about how about I tell you my version first, and then you tell me your version.
okay,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Tell me
So
your story.
yeah, so my story is that I had seen your some matches in a tournament where you were playing
Mm-hmm.
Raven against against Nice Brian, and
Mm-hmm.
I thought to myself, wow, this guy is such a good new player because
Mm-hmm.
I had never seen you in any match before. So
Oh
I
yeah, sure.
but my friend told me that he had read about you on forums and that you were actually like very famous, and
Mm-hmm.
that your name meant that you play a lot of characters. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't think much. I saw the videos. I thought you were really good. My impression
Mm-hmm.
was that you were a very defensive
Oh
defensive player
yes, yeah.
like that, and you were
That,
playing Raven. So
that's when you are in your country, Sweden.
yeah, that's this was in
Mm.
DR. So
Yeah, DR. Yeah,
a l-
2007,
too long ago,
maybe.
very long
Yeah,
time
too
ago.
long. Wow.
So then of course a lot of things happened, and I moved to South Korea, and I
Mm-hmm.
never saw you at Green Arcade, and I was there for many weeks, I think many
Mm-hmm.
months,
Uh-huh.
and I had completely forgotten about you. I thought that maybe you
Ah,
were just some player that played sometimes or something like that.
I didn't play Tekken 6. I mean, early Tekken 6 VR. I lost interest.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
had your break. So that's when I was like
yeah,
really into it. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
so during those days,
Mm,
whenever Knee or Help Me was playing, like that, it was like a
mm,
lot of people were watching, and it was a very big thing like that. So, but
mm,
I was in my mind, I was starting to think like, oh, these are the top players. Like, there's no one else.
mm,
Like, these are the guys that are, because there were still a lot of people, like maybe 20 people that I thought was like, wow, really good players.
mm, mm, mm.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, I told this story before. All of a sudden, I see, I couldn't really see you because you were sitting and there was a lot of people around you, but I could see
Ah,
the screen, and
ah,
I could instantly see that this was something different. I had not seen this player before.
uh-huh.
First,
Yeah.
I thought it might be Shisamo Ace,
Oh,
Jimon
yeah.
Ace,
Okay.
but
Wow.
he's always sitting in the first
Oh,
machine.
first machine on
Uh,
1P.
yeah, but you were sitting in like the mid row, like in the middle, so I knew that
Okay.
it couldn't be him.
Okay.
And
That's funny.
yeah, and also I noticed that you were like kind of abusing sidestep, down forward one two.
Oh, with Heihachi?
Yeah, so you were always
Ah.
pushing them against the wall, and then you were sidestepping, and you could like they did a jab, and
Oh,
you did down forward one
yes.
two every
To
time. It was crazy.
every time,
Yeah.
yes.
So I'm like, wow, this guy is so good. This guy is
Mm,
really good. And you were playing against
mm.
Help Me, and I just asked someone like who is that? And
Uh-huh.
I don't remember who it was, but he
Okay.
he he told me like, oh, you don't know who that is? That's JDCR. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
JDCR, like, oh yeah, I remember those old videos.
The
Yeah.
Raven.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Raven.
yeah.
So, but I didn't approach you. I think I just said to you like, "Oh, very nice Heihachi," you know. So,
No, no, no.
no?
The first impression of you was is different.
Oh, really? Okay, tell me.
Yeah. So I really did not know about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what a random foreigner at arcade.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Terrorist.
Yeah. And then I was playing, and then this random foreigner just set his
Camera.
camera right next to me.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? I don't know. And then someone told me he's just, filming everything here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What
That's first impression of you.
what did you think? Because some players didn't like to be filmed, and I had to always kind of look like, is this guy appreciating this or not? You know?
I think it depends on the player. I really didn't care about it, but some people really care about it. They want to just focus on their game.
Yeah, and of course, like some players, they in those times they were really careful. They didn't want their footage to be public because they thought they would be worse in
Yeah,
tournaments. You know?
I mean, I think you should have asked them
Yeah, but I always asked after, like, is it okay if I keep this?
after.
Yeah, because I didn't wanna. Because sometimes when I asked before, they were like,
Mm.
I don't remember how to say what in Korean, but they were like, what,
What?
what? Yeah, yeah, more. So then I had to like kind of explain, and it was just complicated, you know. So
Mm.
I just used to record, and then after, like, is it okay if I, upload this? Is it?
And they understand what you say?
Yeah, usually they just like, yeah, like that. And kind of like that.
Okay,
So
that's so good. That's
yeah.
great.
Okay, so that was your first impression, a crazy foreigner with a camera.
Yeah, Chris Foreigner at arcade, and I was like, "Hey, does he live here? Yeah, he lives here. What is he doing? He just come here every day and play Tekken every Tekken
Yeah.
here. What the fuck?"
Yeah, I pretty much
Yeah,
live there. I was there
yeah,
as
yeah,
often as I could.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I was really good friends with Rain, as you know.
Ah, Rain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Rain is a very very funny person. So he was always like, uh, yeah, JDCR is a good person, but I hate his style. Like,
yeah. That's
you should
You
not.
say that?
Yeah. Of course, he was like, oh,
Uh,
I hate perfect style. I hate perfect style.
oh yeah, that's I know that's his style. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Like
his style.
he's like, yeah, it's so boring, so boring.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So, why don't you tell us a bit about your relationship with Rain? Like how close were you and all that stuff?
What he hated me. I wasn't close with him at all. I
No, you weren't.
wasn't.
No.
I mean, we had no chance to talk, to be close because I didn't play. He didn't play Tekken. He was like new player in Tekken 5,
Yeah.
Tekken 5 DR, and he didn't play that much, I think. And he didn't when he got into this game seriously, Tekken 6 PR, I didn't play.
Right.
And then so all of a sudden I just came back to the scene and then we played. And then I think we just played and talk a bit, and then but the moment we got close was not that close. I don't like him, but you know
No,
as
you
a
don't.
player,
Yeah, okay.
as a player, it was the moment when the Tekken 5, I don't know, Tekken Crash season 5 was yes.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, you wanna make a team with me?"
Yeah.
I I was like, because I really didn't know about him, his personality, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanted to try,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And
you
then
you were looking for a team for taking Crash, or did you have a
not
team?
really,
No.
not really. I wasn't really into the Tekken Crash series because it was just a fun tournament for me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to have fun with my friends, but And then the moment I was talking to Rain about the team and things, the I think that's when Najin contact him. I think
Yeah.
that they want to do something serious about taking Crash, and that's how I was like, then maybe I should try because it's something important, maybe something serious, maybe
Yeah. So
something.
just to explain to the viewers, Najin
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. It's
was
not
a
Najin. It's I'm really not sure. I mean, I really don't remember exactly because it was 10 years ago.
yeah, it was a long time ago.
But there was something that he wanna try something serious about Tekken with me.
Yeah. Why do you think he approached you? I mean, I know you're a really good player, but
I mean, maybe it's easy for him to just tell him to be honest to me. Maybe I was there is a there is like age culture in Korea.
yeah,
I'm younger than him, and then maybe he feel comfortable to me. Maybe so he was like, hey, you wanna try with me something? Blah blah. We
yeah,
can do Tekken class. We can practice together, or maybe in the future we can do. We can be we can make a career in this
yeah,
gaming industry. It was something like that. He was a little bit serious about the gaming. And
yeah.
I was younger. I was like, who is this guy? Should I
Should I
try
trust?
with him? Yeah, it's right. Not
Yeah,
trust, maybe. Should
yeah,
I do it with you?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And then that's when all, everything got started. Yes. Rain and Kuma. And yes.
yeah. From my point of view, because I was hanging out so much with Rain, this
Mm,
he was he didn't want to admit it, but
mm,
he was very focused on beating Knee.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And during that time, you were playing very, very good against Knee. Like you were winning a lot. So
Me?
yeah, there was a period of time where you were winning a lot against Knee.
I think when there was rain, I don't think so.
No?
Anyway,
Maybe I'm confusing it, but
yeah, you're
uh,
confused.
y are you sure? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
because
because he was like Hankoma is really he's helping us all the way to the finals, but then he's always losing to like Resurrection.
yes.
And he said it's fine because Hankoma is so good and it's okay. Like
Mm,
he's doing his job. Like, but my
mm.
and he said like my responsibility is to beat Resurrection, and
Oh,
and he wa-
okay, that was his goal. Okay.
yeah, and his focus was to find someone that could help him beat Resurrection because he knew he couldn't do it alone.
Interesting.
That's
Yeah,
how I remember it.
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, but I beat them well? I don't think so, to be honest.
I th-
I was also like maybe okay, maybe.
yeah. No, I think there was a period where you were winning, like you won like the last three times, and people were.
That's after rain, after the team with the rain, I think.
No, it was not. We have different memories, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
so
Anyway,
yeah,
yeah.
because Rain was experimenting a lot with his team. He had Naengmyeon, Sungin.
I mean, Rain was he was more than that. I mean, I think that was the moment he wanted to try to become like gamer.
Yeah, he was very. That was a very interesting thing with Rain. He was so many people at Green Arcade were so focused about just the game, and
Mm,
it was like Rain came in with a different perspective. Like the game is just a bit one thing, but you also have to think about all the connections, like in the gaming industry and how to be
mm.
sponsored. Like if you wanna succeed in this game, you actually have to like look like a K-pop star, like fix your hair and you have to be good on television and all that stuff.
He was something different. Yes, you're right. As far as I remember at the moment, right here now in my room, he was different than others. He wanted to do something more than just playing games. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think he was right. He was totally right. And then he was really trying to be good in Tekken 6 BR, really serious in any, in everything. He was very honest as well,
Yeah, yeah,
very direct style.
yeah. Very a lot of
Somehow I
integrity.
don't like that. But
Yeah,
he was. I gotta admit that he was trying really hard.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Mm.
But he was also, mm, yeah. I mean, ah, he was. There was a time when he was starting to get a bit tired of the game, I think, and
I mean, I mean, you know, that's what has to happen. I think Tekken Crash wasn't that really popular. No, Tekken was also Tekken.
yeah,
So I think he had to make a decision, and me too as well. Everyone actually.
yeah,
So after Tekken Crash series, after they announced that there would be no Tekken Crash, everyone was like, of course, everyone would lose their interest in Tekken, right?
yeah. So
So
what made
me,
you stick
everyone.
around? What because some players quit and some players kept
I
playing.
think did I keep playing? Let me see, Tekken Crash. I think I quit. Yeah, I
Okay.
think because the reason is I don't know, because some of my friends, or I don't know, the scene looks little bit depressed maybe, and then some of my friends they quit as well, and
Yeah.
then
Well, at the time when
so,
this happened, did you think
mm,
that Tekken had gone up a lot and then it just like fell down and it was never gonna
yes,
go up
yes, that's
again?
what I felt.
You
Yeah,
thought,
went up really well,
yeah,
and then it went down, and there was nothing.
yeah.
This is how I felt that time.
Mm,
So I lost the meaning of Tekken, right?
I understand.
And then my friends as well, they are actually, I was pretty young during Tekken Crash series. Like I was like 23 or 24, right?
Yeah,
So I was okay with the my age. I mean, pretty young to do something else in the society, right?
yeah,
May study or
mm,
something else. Then all of my friends, like Rain or others, they are older than me.
yeah,
So this is when they had to stop and they had to find something else than Tekken.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So they all left, and I was like, okay, whatever, yeah,
yeah. So,
maybe
so
they don't
let
play.
me just this is something that I often think about. Like, you guys really
Mm,
enjoyed the game. Like, you had fun with the game.
yes.
Yeah. So, but still, it's not enough. Like, if you, it was like, oh, Tekken is not gonna be big, so
Mm.
there's no point in playing. But you still enjoyed the game. Like a lot of people around the world, they have no chance of ever becoming sponsored. They live in weird countries and stuff like that, but they
But
keep playing for fun.
it's different. It's different. One hobby becomes something that makes money.
Yeah,
It looks different.
yeah,
You know, it looks different. Yeah, it's like you. This is kind of deep topic, I think. Yeah. So I mean, it just looks different. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And then you remember, yeah, like 2012 Tekken Crash was. I was really got. I was really into the Tekken Crash. Yeah,
yeah,
practice all day Armor King, and then imagine that it just go go away
yeah,
in the morning. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, then I still like the game, but I gotta admit, I lost the meaning of playing game,
yeah,
the
yeah.
the way of meeting friends as well. Mhm.
Okay. When
The
this,
rank means nothing.
yeah. So when this
Mm,
happened,
mm.
how much? When did you start thinking about going abroad? Like start going to tournaments abroad?
Because even though I just told you I quit Tekken, but but still I like Tekken. I
Yeah,
like meeting people. Yeah,
yeah,
it's just I don't practice that much during the time.
yeah,
But you mentioned about going abroad. So the first the overseas tournament is 2009 actually. Hong Kong. I won like Asia final in Hong Kong. That was my first overseas tournament, but I won it. And then next year, in the early of 2010, there's Global Championship of Tekken 6 BR, and I won it as well. I was pretty lucky. Yeah, I was unexperienced, but anyway. And then I went to MLG Dallas this year. I lost to Mission Epps. And then, but I got an opportunity to get invitation every year, like 2 times or 3 times per year since 2010.
Yeah.
So I went to Denmark, Germany. I went to so many countries since 2010. So I was thinking like, wow, Tekken got me different world. Yeah. It's not
Open
about.
up the doors for
It's
you.
not. Yeah. It's not about playing at home, playing at arcade. It's something else that I can travel to other world. I can meet random foreigners, become friends.
Yeah.
So even though I told you I quit playing Tekken in Korea, but I still like this world. Yeah.
Yeah.
So since Tekken like 2012, I spent so much time studying English more than Tekken.
Yeah, man, I just gotta say, I just gotta stop you. Like, man, I can tell. Like, we haven't talked for a while, and your English is much better now. It's awesome.
I mean, you remember when we hang out like in Tekken 6 beer?
Yeah.
You still have the video, the casual conversation with the JDCR like
Yeah.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
On your
Yeah. On YouTube.
anyway, you can totally compare it this video.
Yeah.
Right?
See how much you
Anyway,
progressed.
after Tekken Chrissy was gone, and then I had to think about what I'm gonna do with the Tekken or with all my life, my job, something. I was like, damn it, I gotta admit, I like Tekken, and then more than it, I love this community, yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to university, I didn't go back, and then I was like, I spent most of my days studying English, and I play like Tekken like 2 hours per week,
Mm.
3 hours per week.
Yeah.
More than then, studying English, meeting friends, hanging out with you,
Yeah.
Yeah. That made me feel, more connected with Tekken, and like it got me better eyes and bigger world.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so glad that
That's awesome.
you see it this way, because it's the same for me. Like, wow, this community is like so much fun to
That's so
interact with.
much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, interact. Yeah.
And when I was in Korea, I really got the impression that you guys you had no idea like how famous you were outside of Korea. So when I was talking,
Wow.
so I was like talking
Uh,
with Narakov, and he's like,
uh,
"Does anyone know who I am?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Like, people know you. Like,
oh
it
wow,
was
wow.
it was kind of like that, and everyone was so surprised. Like, I'm like, no, like, if you guys go abroad, a lot of people will like open up their homes, and you can stay with them and everything, and they were like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
really, So I was a bit surprised about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was surprised as well. Yeah,
Yeah, you were.
I mean, I got so many opportunity to go out of Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like 2013. And then actually I stayed in your house as well. It was 2014 or maybe,
Yeah,
you
I don't
know,
remember.
I yeah, I don't remember anyway. So I got this is a tournament from Finland,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I got an invitation from there, and then I joined the tournament, and then I was thinking like, damn, I want to travel whole Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to your country, your home right there,
Yeah.
and then yeah, I traveled whole Europe for 1 month myself.
Awesome. Yeah, you were
With
staying a lot in Spain as well, right?
Spain, Germany, France, so many countries.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
It's a bit a shame that you were here during the winter, because the Swedish winter is
Ah,
horrible. You have to come here during the
horrible.
summer, man. The
Doing some more,
Yeah,
yeah.
the girls, oh, the girls are so beautiful. It's really
Yes,
awesome.
girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
awesome. So is there any place in particular that you really miss, like someplace in Europe that you wish you could have stayed longer or something like that?
In Europe,
Yeah.
if I had to pick one country, only I had to pick one country to stay, not Tekken,
I don't know what
to stay.
like, what are you missing? Like where would you want to go back?
Spain,
Spain? You're
yes.
What was it about Spain that you liked so much?
I mean, I think I really like the people there, the community there,
Yeah.
because I like then it's difficult. I like Germany as well.
Yeah.
I like Spain too.
I really
Uh,
like Italy.
Italy,
Yeah, Rome.
the country.
Yeah, and
I love Rome. I
yeah.
love Rome. I love Florence.
Yeah.
Florence, the best city ever. Yeah.
Shout out to all the players in Florence.
Yeah, Florence. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The Firenze. Yeah, Firenze. That's the best city I ever been. Yeah.
Really?
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
The city is really beautiful.
Yeah, the architecture and everything is
The architecture and everything is
yeah,
crazy.
it's great. Yeah.
But if I was staying Spain, I think.
Cool. You have to learn Spanish. I can teach you
No,
I can teach you some Spanish.
no, I don't want to run it.
It's a very good language to know, you know. A lot of people speak Spanish.
How about, and yeah, how about your experience? I mean, I've been traveling all the world, even now, I'm very great. And then also you have been Korea. I think you went to Japan as well
Yeah, I've lived there
while you are
for
in Korea, right?
yeah, I've been there in total maybe 6 months. And
Oh, yeah?
yeah, I've been to Japan like 7 times.
Wow,
Yeah.
maybe more than me.
But usually short trips, but no, usually like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, of course.
Mm,
But I've mostly been in Tokyo, and
mm,
yeah, Tokyo for me is very special. It was the first time I went to Asia, and
ah,
you know, a lot of people really like the nature and like nice
ah,
architecture and culture and stuff like
okay.
that. But I
Uh,
really like when it's very crowded and when it's very high
ah,
tech. So
I see.
for me, Tokyo was I fell in love with it. I really fell in love with it.
Wow.
But so but it was hard living there. You get very tired, and the
Mm.
it's Tokyo kind of takes your energy. It's because it's so
Ah,
much, you know.
I know, I know what you're saying. I
Yeah.
know what you're saying. Yes,
So
that's true.
for me, Korea was much better for living, and
Ah,
also I made more friends in Korea. I just connected more easily with you guys.
so you stayed here for 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, you didn't even say even one word.
Yeah, like two or three words.
What did you do for 2 years? You only play. You didn't even play. You only record all the matches.
No, man. Hey, I was working at N-Star Game, and yeah,
Ah, okay.
I was working at I was working as an English teacher as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
Uh, didn't I think I did? I was actually teaching your boss. Do you remember the boss at Najin?
Yeah?
Yeah. I was teaching
Oh,
him and his wife. So
I see.
when I was at N-Star Game, I was like working with arranging tournaments and stuff like that. And then when everyone
Uh,
went home, I
uh,
stayed there and worked for a couple of hours with your
I
boss.
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
Let's do a bit longer episode. Let's do like 15 more minutes because we can't cut here. It's like too short.
How long
We've been talking half an hour. Let's do like
it's let's do like 10. It's gonna be too
yeah,
long,
okay.
maybe.
Let's do 10 more minutes. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so and also I was doing you know, I was studying full time, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I came to live in Korea, it was to study.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Yeah?
So
Yeah?
I was doing a lot.
Okay.
I was studying full time. I was at
Mm.
Green Arcade like full time.
Ah, Full time.
I was working full time, and then I was out partying full time with
You
with
are you are everywhere. Yeah.
yeah, I was doing a lot, man. So s-
Wow.
so yeah, it was very my days were very packed, and I was not
Mm.
sleeping
Mm.
much.
But you like Korea?
Yeah, man, I it's it's very hard for me to kind of explain how much
Sure,
Korea
sure.
did for me. It was amazing. It was amazing. The
Mm-hmm.
whole stay, everything, and all the friendships and all, everything, just the whole experience. It was magical for me,
Great.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
You know, my dad came to visit once.
Korea?
Yeah, he was in Korea actually for like 3 weeks. I don't remember
Uh-huh.
if you met him. I don't think so, but he was at Green Arcade and everything.
Your dad?
Yeah, it's true.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow. Wow.
And he really loved Korea because he made a lot of friends too.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And then we went to Tokyo, and
Mm-hmm.
actually in Tokyo,
Uh-huh.
yeah, we met my mom there. Yeah, it's true because she had been in Bali.
What
So
is Bali?
Bali is an island in close to Indonesia. It's a
Ah, Bali.
Bali,
Bali, we
yeah,
call it Bali.
yeah.
Yes, Bali.
So she was in Bali, and
Uh-huh.
she came to Tokyo,
Tokyo.
and my dad was in Seoul with me, and we came to Tokyo.
Ah,
And
wow.
actually, my brother was in China.
Wow. Wow, what
Yeah,
are your
it's
family
true.
doing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. So my brother was in China. He was up in the mountains. So so they were he was with a friend, and they were traveling through China, and then they
Ah, I
went
see.
to Tokyo too. So we all
Mm-hmm.
met in Tokyo. Yeah, it
Wow.
was a really very fun family
That's
reunion.
that's really funny, funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's not normal family.
No, no, maybe not.
No.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun. Did you
Yeah,
when you travel with have you traveled with your family abroad?
I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to travel with someone I know,
I don't know.
because
You
have you traveled alone?
yeah, a
You
lot.
traveled alone like many times, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
becoming alone in overall is better
You think so? It depends. It
because
depends.
it depends, but most of the time I think this is better because this way you feel more like
Free.
kind of nervous, free,
Yeah.
but excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like an adventure.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So
definitely.
most of the time, I was naturally alone traveling all the world, Europe
Uh,
country, Europe, America, like 30 times, maybe 40 times so far. Yeah.
yeah.
It was, if I was with my friend, you know, then maybe it wasn't possible to learn the new words.
Yeah.
I think so. So maybe I want to travel, of course, with my family, with my friends, but not yet. Later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
it's the age difference. You know, I'm almost 35, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. No,
So,
I'm 30 in Korea, maybe,
yeah.
soon.
Man, you look
Yeah.
so young. You still look like when I met you like 10 years ago.
No way.
Yeah,
No way.
it's true. You have good genes.
No
Yes.
way. Yeah.
No, after a while, I kind of felt like, wow, I'm experiencing so much cool stuff and meeting so many fun people and going out and all this stuff, but I don't have anyone to share the memories with. It's like it's only
Uh,
here, and it would be fun to start going with a friend or a partner or something like that. So actually,
yeah.
when I came back to Sweden and I got a girlfriend, we started
Mm-hmm.
going around Asia. So we went to Hong Kong and Tokyo, and
Really?
yeah, I just wanted to show her
Wow.
all the places I had been to and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she really liked it. So we had a lot of fun. But
That's
but we
awesome.
never went to Korea. We didn't have time. We broke up.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Next time,
Yeah.
with another girlfriend, maybe.
Yeah, actually I have a new girlfriend, and
Okay.
she's been to Shanghai, but she hasn't been to Korea,
Korea.
and
Okay.
she really wants to go. So I'm the one that's kind of like having to stop her because I don't have money right now to travel around.
Okay.
I don't have the
You
time.
know what? Yeah, you two should come to Korea. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. And oh yeah, and I want to take this opportunity to say that I'm definitely coming to Amsterdam.
Oh, the final.
Yeah, yeah, definitely
Oh,
coming.
sure.
So I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
want
yeah.
to meet
Great.
everyone and see the final live and everything. So
Great.
yeah, I'll definitely meet you there. And
Mm.
also I want to you guys watching. Maybe I need some place to stay. So like, please.
Get a room, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Maybe we're gonna get a hotel, but we're thinking of
yeah.
staying like 5 days or something because my girlfriend doesn't really like Tekken that much. So
For
so
5 days?
yeah, 5 days, maybe like 3 days doing sightseeing and then 2 days
Oh, yeah, yeah.
at the
Yeah,
tournament, you
yeah,
know.
sure. Yeah, sure. That's great.
So
Mm,
if one of you guys has a really big house or something, just like let me know. And yeah,
uh,
cool. So how do you
yeah.
what do you think about the finals? Are you excited about it? Is it something you think about, you know?
Final. Not really. I don't think of anything special. You know, I gotta see actually how, because to be honest, the last year the final was a little bit smaller. I think for
Yeah.
the final.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this year, of course, this is going to be better for sure. Hopefully, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. Amsterdam, December.
Cool. What do you think your chances are of winning the whole thing?
Reading the whole thing, oh,
Yeah.
damn, it's gonna be tough. You know,
What would you
I
say?
mean,
What's your percentage? Like 20%, 30%?
it depends on the season two. It depends on the season two. Yeah, let's see how strong Heihachi will be.
Ah, yeah, yeah. All
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
you might switch maybe.
I mean, because I always think about Heihachi in my mind as well.
Ah,
Play Drono.
yeah.
Because he is, I can say I'm more experienced with the Heihachi, you know.
Yeah.
I've been playing him for like 10 years almost.
Right.
So playing Dragon of this year, I mean from last year, it was like new try for me.
Yeah.
And then somehow I feel, you know, trying new characters Dragon of has been really fun, interesting to find some different style myself.
Yeah.
But still, it doesn't matter with the result. But I gotta say, Mishimas are my main. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Heihachi, yes.
How come you don't play Devil Jin, for instance?
Uh, he's pretty strong in this game. Maybe best three, but I just don't feel him. You know, and
Yeah.
he's pretty difficult. Yeah, very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
So yeah.
Yeah. Let's take one last question because one guy I forgot who it was, but someone
Okay.
was asking
Okay.
why.
Let's take it. Let's take it as a last question.
Yeah.
Last topic.
Last question. Okay. So someone was asking why you don't play King because you used to play Armor.
King.
You used to play Armor King, and now
Uh huh.
King has a lot of his moves.
Uh huh.
So how come you're not playing King in this game?
King and Armor King are totally different characters.
Yeah.
It's totally different. I mean, the basic tools of Armor King back in Tekken Tech 2, he has, you know, like down forward one, down three, down forward two,
Yeah.
in the electric, and then the wave dash, back dash.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's completely different
totally
character. Yeah.
completely different characters.
Yeah.
So I didn't even consider playing King.
Yeah, I see. So the answer is kind of that you can't just look at the attacks. You have to look at the whole like
Yes, whole
characters.
concept.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of the characters. Cool, man. I really enjoyed this talk. This was a bit longer episode. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was very, very laid back, very casual. I enjoyed this.
All right, guys. So, casual time. I hope you guys like this episode as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because actually we just want to do these kind of episodes. They're so much easier. So much easier. Cool. Yeah. Okay, guys. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.
Have a great see you next time. Take care.
Bye.